Hey everyone, Mr. Comics 89 here. Let me just make sure my audio is set up correctly because I forgot to do that the very second. Yep, looks like it is. Uh, so I spent today at a little place called the Cosmic Comic Con. It's up here in Springs. I guess they do it. I guess they do it up here every year. I'm not sure exactly, but because I'm gonna be deploying to Korea here early summer. And I'm gonna miss the Colorado Springs Comic Con and the Denver Fan Expo. I will not get the chance to go visit them. Visit artists and stuff like that. So it's just gonna suck. So I wanted to make sure I got the chance to visit this one. So I had a lot of fun visiting there. I was there open at 10 o'clock. I was there for about 4 hours, 4.5 hours, or something like that. And I end up getting quite a few cool little stuff. So let me show you some stuff that's non-comic book related first. I picked up this Funko Pop from my favorite football team, Terrell Davis, Denver Broncos. Big player back in the 90s for the Broncos, MVP of Super Bowl 32. Yeah, Super Bowl 32. And just absolutely love him. I had so much fun geeking out with the guy who was talking about who's selling Funko Pops, a couple of things, the Pokemon cards, and it was just like going, "Oh, that's cool, Terrell Davis Pop," and then he was like, "Yeah," and then just like he's just one of the greats, and then we just had talking about how cool it was, the things that happened when that happened, and the players, the Broncos, and he sold that to me for $5. I'm not sure what the original price was, but he says, "For you, man, $5 because I know it's going to a true fan." So gotta love, gotta appreciate. The other thing that's one of the things that's not comic book related is this is the last purchase I made of the day, and I stared at it for like literally 10 minutes. I almost didn't buy it. Just decided like no, just like well, yeah, it's just something really cool to add to the collection. It's a 3D printed Doctor Doom mask. So with Doom coming up here, I just couldn't say no to this. I mean, just look at how cool this is. I'm just gonna, it's just gonna look really cool. Sitting up here on my desk somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly, but look very cool. For now, stay. I'll sit there. So I went to a few places, bought a few books. Oh yeah, before I show you the comics, last thing that's not comic book related specifically, I have here a small little 5x7 sketchbook. This is my Spider-Man sketchbook. Basically, Spider-Man or Spider-Man themed. It's gonna be my original art sketchbook. It's what I'm gonna have artists give me. I'm gonna have individual artists here. Pick, sign things and do things, and all that as I come to the con. So, I only got one person there who did things one of two. The other guy who would have done it, I already got a piece from him in there, which I'll show it to you right here. This guy here, Kevin Johnson, he is on the Fort Carson a lot, at the PX, and so he did that work. But that's this guy, and I'm going like, yeah, I can do that. I can do a sketch for you for it cost me about $40, and I'm going, what do you want? It's just like going like, oh, I want it Spider-Man. I want Spider-Man related. I love Spider-Man, but it's completely up to you. I gave him complete freedom. I said the only rules for here is it had to be Spider-Man centric. It couldn't be Batman. It couldn't be Superman. It couldn't be Nick Fury. Iron Man, Captain America. It had to be Spider-Man related, but it's completely up to you what you want to draw. He drew for me a really cool sketch of Kraven the Hunter. So, if I can get that right. So, really, really cool. You can see some faint pencil marks up there. So, the mask, not the mask, but the vest, doesn't quite have the full lion feel to it that I'm used to seeing for Kraven in comic books or comic book related art. But this is still cool. I love this thing here. Kraven is a great addition. You know, great addition here. You know, the guy's name was Matt Campbell, and I think he also teaches like comic book artwork kind of a thing. He does that kind of, or kind of, artwork kind of thing like that. So it was really, really cool. So I deeply appreciate his thing there. All right, so let's get to it here, shall we? I got some books here that I bought at the very end of the day. That's not from the Cosmic Comic-Con. It was New Comic Book Day books related to my LCS. Since it was so close to my LCS, I stopped by there on the way home. But anyway, here we go. Okay. First up, I got Supergirl number 5 from Volume 5. You know, so I like Supergirl. Volume 5 here has some great artwork, and so I just buy a lot of that. In fact, I got what turns out is the second print. You know, but what caught my eye, because I was looking at the two covers here. You know, this is a scared look. Michael Turner artwork was just look better on the face here. You know, compared to this one, I felt. But what really caught my eye and was studying the difference is we didn't know the woman who was helping her husband didn't really know the intricacies of it, because I noticed on this cover that's a foot. That's her knee. I don't think her leg is supposed to be that long. I mean, that's the thing. Her foot should come down. I mean, looking at the artwork there, her foot should come down to about here. They stretched it out. It's not, see? The difference, it's not there on this one. It's also not there on the, on another kind of variant, I think of the newspaper or something like that. But it's just one of those, interested me a lot. But it was a slightly lower grade, is marked as 50 cents. So, like, I'm gonna buy both covers because I liked the one of the face better on this one than I did the other one. So it was just very, very cool. From the same table, I got Supergirl number 3 and Supergirl number 4. This is Supergirl Volume 3. And it's literally only 4 issues. I had the other 2. So I decided to complete the little run. I bought a lot of books from them, actually. They were really, really cool. In fact, let me look at this thing here. Actually, I am positive that the rest of these books all came from them, except for the books from the LCS. Well, no. One here that didn't come from them, but I'll show you that when it gets there. But the last issue I needed for Spider-Man Hobgoblin Lives, issue number 2. I had 1 and 3, so make sure I got this one. Very, very cool. In fact, it's a very cool cover of Hobgoblin. I just really like that a lot. These were complete cover buys. In fact, they were the most expensive things, honestly, that I bought from them. Were complete cover guys. This is start with this one. Amazing Spider-Man number 49, Legacy 943. This is Sion Biaz. I forget forget her artist, but it's an incentive cover, whatever. I bought this one because it was pure. Reminded me of Spider-Gwen Into the Spider-Verse. The watercolor watercolor artwork that you see in in Gwen's universe. But just look at that. You cannot tell me and look at that and tell me if you've seen the movie that this doesn't scream that universe In fact, the style of this artwork here literally looks like it is watercolor sketched or painted. Just absolutely gorgeous. I just said yes, yes. Didn't matter I owned it, the book, the A cover, didn't matter, it was just another variant. I had to have that book. Kind of the same for this book later here. Amazing Spider-Man, number 57, Legacy 951. Same artist, same artistic style, watercolor, sketch kind of thing. But a face-it tiger, you hit the jackpot kind of cover. Just gorgeous, and that dress on Mary Jane. Wow. That's all I gotta say is my wife wore out dress. If my wife wore dresses like this all the time, we'd have a lot more kids. I'm just saying. She just looks absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, I'm with you there, Peter, on that kind of level staring. So these next three books were a run that I think I've seen once on eBay, also twice on eBay, but just didn't think about buying until now. When I saw them, I thought it would be really cool. It is The Amazing Spider-Man, I guess, extra, you know, kind of a thing. So this is just very, very cool. You know, it says one shot, but it says 3 brand new tales. So I don't know if I'm missing a cover or not, but I thought about the whole run. So like extra, Spider-Man Extra, number 2, and number 3. Just really, really cool. $5, you know, $4.50 basically. Just really, really cool Spider-Man centric kind of books. So I just had to buy it. Next 3 books here are upgrades to my collection. I took along my book here and basically checked off books. Basically of these are the books in my collection that I need to upgrade. Now whether that means I keep them in my collection as extras or I just replace them. But I got, in fact, I think it means replace, honestly. Unless the cover I was absolutely in love with. I'm so sorry. Superior Spider-Man, number 33. The last issue of Volume 1. This one said 9.6 on the 9.6, you know, because they graded. They basically, when they sold the books, here's the price, here's the grade. They grade, you know, at this. So this is 9.6. I think the original, this one I had in my collection was an 8.0, and I think I wanted to upgrade to it. You know, it was the worst shape. I wanted to upgrade it to at least a 9. 9.6, perfect. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it graded, whatnot. These next 2 books are. I need the first print, or I need the first print, or I need, my mistake, sorry. I need the first print, or I need the cover A. This one, Amazing Spider-Man 643, I had a variant in my collection to make my collection more perfect. I got the cover A. So, pretty cool artwork. I bought this one way back in the day from my old LCS, which shall not be named because they are putts. From Volume 3 of Amazing Spider-Man. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 3. At least I think it's Volume 3. It might be Volume 4. No, it's Volume 3. So this is the first printing. As evidenced by the red, I had the blue printing in my collection, as evidenced by its blue. So this is a 9.6, and third cameo appearance of Cindy Moon before she makes her first full appearance in the next issue. And I'll show you this book, and I'll show these 3 books very last because it is not part of the Cosmic Comic Con. This is the biggest book that I bought there. I almost thought about spending $200 on the first appearance of Elektra. You know, I almost thought about a first appearance of Bullseye, things like that. But this book here was cool. I wanted it. It is on the list, but it's never been pressing. But it was really cool to buy it because I like this character. Spider-Man's on the cover. And it's a decent book at a decent grade. I don't need a 9.8. This is really cool. But this is Avenging Spider-Man, issue number 9, the first appearance of Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel, parentheses, second in continuity. So, July cover. This predates Captain Marvel number 1 by 1 week. CBCS 8.0. Got $5 knocked off the price because, you know, he was pretty good, fair on his prices, but I asked if there was any wiggle room and he gave me a little chip off the block. So absolutely gorgeous, really cool. I like Captain Marvel. I liked her in her movies. I liked her in the MCU here. You know, my wife likes the male Captain Marvel or Marvel, and so, but I really think this is really cool, and this is another slab in my collection, so I can get back on Comigories because I'm pretty much out of new books on slab books for Comigories. Not Comigories, only slabs. My mistake. Comigories I want back too. Like I said, on the way home, I grabbed some new books, or basically the new books that were available. I grabbed this out of the new collection that arrived today and at my LCS. It's Batman and Robin Adventures Annual number 1. I just thought that was a cool Joker cover. You know, give me something cool to draw, and give me another cool image to draw. I liked it. It just was really cool. And then I picked up my new books, which basically I think, at least so far available, that was listed was in the LCS. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 69. So I grabbed cover A. You know, which is cool. But I knew that there was variants I wanted for this book. I had to get these variants. I got a highly unusual, for me, Scotty Young cover. I don't usually get Scotty Young, but this was just really cool. You know. You know. But my favorite cover of ASM, I had to get it. Amazing Spider-Man number 69. The, I guess, invisible variant to go off the whole Fantastic Four movies that's coming out. But, you know, a 250 Secret Wars number 8, not 252 homage, which is gorgeous. I love this. I absolutely love this cover. Very cool. And this is just, the whole shock look works so well with turning invisible. I mean, that's just awesome. Just awesome. Flat out awesome. And I believe it's my 10th letter to the editor inside. I'm not sure, but I got it in there. Very cool. You know, just gorgeous. This is cover of the week for me, hands down. All right, but that's what happened. It was an awesome day. It was a very awesome day. I just had so much fun hanging out there. Doctor Doom Max is definitely a highlight, you know, for me. You know, picking up a new slab is really cool. But, you know, also just new artwork here. You know, just things like that, just very cool. Because I do agree with the whole original art concept that, especially this, no one else in the Spider-Man community, in the world, has this piece of artwork. This is mine and mine alone. How awesome is that? You know, original artwork does do that, so I understand buying original pages like that or getting sketches like this. We're just thinking about this is awesome. I have to make sure to write down, I think starting to write down on the last page or something like that. I need to write down, I guess I forgot to tell him that there was this, because I think I had that. This is my trimmed down piece of backer board, so that way you know, the ink doesn't bleed through when they're drawing. But it's just awesome. I own original artwork that's purely for me. And this is probably one of my favorite things about the day was this piece of artwork. Because I'm not going to go out there and buy things. You know, I might buy some artwork that looks really cool, but I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars on a comic book panel thing. Maybe if I win the lottery, that kind of thing, maybe then. But this little thing here, that's what I want. And I can't wait to add more. So, this has been a long video, or longer than my last few, but it was awesome. I am really upset. I'm really sad that I won't get a chance to see Colorado Springs Comic Con or Fan Expo coming up, because there's some actual I think there's some other Spider-Man related artists, possibly, or at least some comic book artists there. And again, if I can get some more, if I can get my wife to go here, or my brother to go for me, to get some more pieces of artwork done, I would really excited for that to happen. It's just really, really cool. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy collecting. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. You know, I love making these videos, and I love your guys' support. So again, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Happy collecting.